So,
I just yelled.
Pauline had a dream.
Oh.
Pauline,
If that's Pauline, what's that?
you know, for like a lot of young pencils,
Oh.
Pauline really wanted to be a dancer.
Oh.
But unfortunately, Pauline, as a pencil, doesn't get the opportunity to dance. She's not really built for dance. So Pauline's only means of competing, if you're a pencil, to be the very best pencil you could be, you have to be sharp. Okay? Now Pauline, unfortunately, was not super gifted. And so in order for the pencils to get sharp, what they do is they roll around on the sidewalk trying to sharpen themselves, but that's a little bit effective. But it's not super effective. So Pauline had a dream to be the sharpest pencil and get diamond awards at every pencil competition that Pauline went to. Okay? But like you can see, Pauline right now, super nice pencil, and worked really hard, rolled on the sidewalk all the time. All the time. But unfortunately, she never really got super sharp. Okay? Well, this is a sheet pencil. Okay? So, Pauline, you know, kept rolling on the sidewalk, and never really got super sharp. And then one day, Pauline made a new friend. A new friend moved into the neighborhood, Penelope Pencil. And Penelope was like, Pauline was like, oh my God, Penelope, you are a beautiful, amazing pencil. And like, you know, Pauline, their family didn't have a lot of money. She didn't even have an eraser. She's really struggled a little bit. Didn't have an eraser, but really had a dream to be a super sharp pencil. Penelope, on the other hand, their family was really lucky, and Penelope, you know, she had a lot of places to practice. She had an eraser on the end, and she was super sharp. Pauline was jealous, and she's like, "Oh my God, Penelope, how'd you get so sharp?" And you know, Penelope was really nice, really nice. And she was like, "Okay, Pauline, well, why don't you come over to my house and I'll show you what I do." And so what they did is they went over to Penelope's house, and Penelope showed Pauline that she had in her house. So she had this pencil sharpener. And so what happened is Penelope would go inside the pencil sharpener, and she trained really hard, and she came out and she was this beautiful sharp pencil tip. Okay? Isn't that beautiful? And Pauline's like, "Oh my God, that is so cool. I really need to go. I gotta go home. So she went home right away and told her family all about Penelope Pencil and the sharpener that she has at her basement at home. And Pauline begged her parents, like, "Can we get a pencil sharpener? I'd love to have a pencil sharpener just like Penelope, my friend. She's so beautiful. She's got a beautiful, sharp, pointy tip. Just amazing." So her parents wanted to help her out. She's like, "Okay, honey, let's go." So they packed up the car and they go over to Staples. And they look all over the shelves. And they look at the sharpeners and like, "Oh my gosh, that is really expensive to buy a sharpener like that. That's a fancy sharpener." And then they're like, you know, they didn't want to disappoint little Pauline. So they went through and they got another sharpener. They got a sharpener, but it wasn't the same. It wasn't quite the same. And she worked really hard, but it just never really got her as sharp as it possibly could be. Okay? So Pauline was really sad, but you know, she was kind of happy because it meant a lot to her family that they were able to help, but she still didn't have as great of a sharpener as her friend Penelope did. One day, Pauline was walking home from school with Penelope, and they walked by this gym, this studio. Not just another pencil studio. And they looked in the window, and they had all these amazing pencils. They were fantastic. And they were beautiful, and they were sharp, and they had these great erasers on the bottom of them. And they were moving around and bopping around, and they were dancing. It was a pencil studio like you would never have seen before. And Pauline was looking through the window, and Penelope says, "I gotta go home." Pauline stayed there, and she looked through the window, and she's like, "Oh my God, this is incredible." then the coach, Amanda Pencil, came out. And I was like, well, hello, how are you? And she's like, hey, coach, I'm Pauline, and I really want to be a sharp pencil. My dream is to be the best pencil I possibly can. So, but, the coach is like, okay, Pauline, but listen, I'm not sure you could really, really be in this gym because, you don't have any eraser, but I'll tell you what. If you come to the studio and you clean the floors every day for the next 4 weeks, I will show you the magic trick, the magic secret to becoming the most sharp pencil you possibly can. And Pauline's like, okay, I'm going to do that, coach. Thank you very much, Miss Amanda. I'm going to come back. I'll be here tomorrow and I'll start cleaning up the studio. I'll pick up the papers. I'll take out the trash. I'll sweep the floors. I'll do everything. I just want to be a sharp pencil. So for 4 weeks, Pauline swept and cleaned and showed up and really was envious of all the other pencils in the studio. And then the big moment came. The night before, Coach Amanda said, okay, Pauline, she called her, she's like, tomorrow's your day. Okay, you're going to come to the studio and I'm going to show you what the pencils do to get really sharp. Okay, so Pauline came back to the studio the next day and she was like, oh my God, coach, I can't wait to see what we got. So they went into this room, the studio. And in the studio, they went by all the pencils that were dancing. They had to go up the stairs, up the elevator. And they went into this room that was sort of like dimly lit. And Pauline was sort of getting a little nervous, but Coach Amanda's like, okay, so there's in the middle of the room, in the middle of the floor,
Sharpener?
there was this big machine.
It's the electric sharpener.
Pauline was like, coach, what's going on? And there's this light that was shining down on this machine. And it was really scary. And the coach was like, okay,
What is that?
so listen, Pauline, what's going to happen is this. In order to get really sharp and to get really good and be the best pencil you can, you have to go into this machine.
Oh my God.
And it's going to be really noisy, and it's going to be really loud, and there's going to be stuff flying all around you, and it's going to be really intimidating. But the only way you can get good is to go inside of that machine.
Oh no.
Pauline panicked. She ran away. She went home. She couldn't do it. She just left, and she just quit. She was ready to quit.
Oh no.
So she went home, and Grandpa Pencil was having dinner with them. And Grandpa, am I running out of time here? I'm going to make this quick. So Grandpa Pencil said, okay, Pauline, so when I was a little pencil, when I was a little pencil, I was scared too. But you know what, I'm going to tell you the trick to get, sometimes you just have to face your fears. Sometimes you have to build up the courage. Sometimes you have to really go beyond and outside your comfort zone in order to be the best pencil you could be. So the next day, after she cried herself to sleep, Pauline went back to not just another pencil studio.
Yes.
And said to Coach Amanda, okay, Coach Amanda, I think I'm ready. So they went up the elevator and they went into the studio where there was just that big machine in the middle, and the coach said, okay, this is your last chance. Pauline, this is your last chance to really do this. After this, we got to move on. But be ready, because it's going to be super scary.
Oh no!
And it's going to be super loud.
We have to see this.
And then Pauline just waited. She's like, okay. She breathed. She visualized. She used her energy. And then Coach Amanda was really encouraging. And guess what happened? Pauline jumped in, and it was really loud. Oh no! It was. Make the noise. Hurry up. And then she came out and she was a beautiful pencil. Oh my God! My pencil sharpener.